Okay, we're going to learn how to find the greatest common factor. Okay, let's say we have two numbers, 10 and 16. Normally, you would write the factors of 10, which are 1, 2, 5, and 10. And you would write the factors of 16, which are 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. All right. So the greatest common factor, what we call the GCF, is the biggest number that you see in both of these. Okay? So we if we start with the 10 and 16, they're not in common. Okay? If we look at the 5 and the 8, they're not in common. The 4, it's not in common with anything, but we have a 2. Okay? 1 is always a factor of anything, so it never counts. So our greatest common factor is equal to 2. All right? So that's basically what you do. Uh, if you're doing this, you want to first list uh, the factors and then circle the common factors. So that's, and then finally, you want to choose the greatest common factor. Now, there's another way to do it too. All right, let's say I took 10 and factored it the way I told you to factor. Okay, so it'd be 2, 5, 5, 1. And if I did 16, it would be 2, that'd be an 8, that'd be a 2, that'd be a 4, that'd be 2, be a 2, 2, and 1. All right. This way is better because it guarantees to get the greatest common factor. So now, the if I write these out, I have 10 equals 2 times 5, and I have 16 equals 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. All right. So basically, all I did was I made a box and I put the 5s together, all the 2s together, the equals together in a number. And what you do is you circle all the numbers that are in the same, that are in the top and the bottom. So we have a 2 here and a 2 here. There's nothing else left. So that's how we find our GCF equal to 2. We'll try it on another number. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's try uh, 48 and uh, 56. Okay, so the best way to do it first is to factor each number. 2 into 48 is 24. 2 into 24 is 12. 2 into 12 is 6. 2 into 6 is 3. And then 3 into 3 is 1. And then we have 56. And we factor that. That's going to be 2 into that is going to be 28. So you have, and you, if you need help, you can divide like this. Okay? So you can do it that way. That's always acceptable. So you have 2 into 56 is 28. And we write the 28. 2 into 28 is 14. 2 and a 14 is 7, and then we have a 7 right here, and then a 1. All right? So now, if we were to write these factors, we'd have 48 equals 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, and then 56 is 2, 2, 2, then 7. And notice, I just put everything in its own little compartment, okay? So now I go here and I see which ones are on the top and bottom. I got a 2 here and a 2 here. I got another 2 here and a 2 here. I've got another 2 here and another 2 here on the bottom. So my GCF is equal to 2 times 2 times 2. And so that equals 8. So my greatest common factor is 8.